this has been the shale phenomenon has just been absolutely incredible. And for what I understand about geology, whatnot, there is the shale, the amount of gas that's going to be produced in this country is phenomenal. It's kind of like no end in sight. Just like when I started in the coal business, there's plenty of coal in the ground, but obviously environmental concerns, cost concerns, and a lot of other things have changed it. So it is absolutely remarkable what it's done for the United States, what it's done for the world, what it's done and created this whole LNG market. And I've been in the business now for a while, and I can remember not too many years ago, we were talking about building regas facilities because there was going to be a shortage of gas. And remarkable what's happened. It's a great, great success story, and to the innovation and smart people that have figured out how to make and open up all this gas production. So it's as far as the eye can see. It's no big secret in this industry. There's been a lot of issues of projects not coming in on budget, on schedule, whatnot. But it's got to be a model of true collaboration. Collaboration is a very nice word, but the collaboration between truly in the engineering side of piece, the procurement, and the construction, is a truly integrated model from the very beginning is absolutely the key. There's got to be standard processes and procedures that are religiously followed, and to understand if each of the folks that are in those disciplines, you've got to understand what their role is the importance to the whole project, not just the individual silos that they happen to be the engineer and procurement or whatever. We've got to understand this has all got to work together in a truly integrated, seamless way. And fortunately at our company, we've come up with a great model in the power industry. We have a very large, the largest builder of gas-fired power plants in the United States. We have a very, very collaborative model. And certainly in the LNG world, there's been some notable projects that have had some struggles. We've got to really create this total collaboration model and we really mean it, and really have processes and really stick to them. Otherwise, it can be just sort of business as usual. And the industry we need to be able to bring projects in on budget and on schedule. Well, as I just stated about truly creating this culture, if you will, of true collaboration between the EP and the C. I also think one of the things that we've done is we have a cradle to grave project control process software that we developed, a little company called Innate. And it really, from cradle to grave, from initial design work and estimating all the way through tied into procurement, tied all the way through the construction activities, the commissioning activities. And it's all integrated. It's what I call one version of the truth. And the data, the feedback comes in real, almost near real time. And there's nothing that out there in the world that, projects are going to have problems and unexpected things come up. But the sooner you can identify a problem, the quicker, the better the opportunity to go fix it and deal with it. But so it starts with one version of the truth and a truly integrated model. Got to be a lot of detail, a lot of granularity. I mean, the projects in the LNG world are large, very, very complex, sophisticated things. So you have to have a large, sophisticated, project controlled suite of tools to help you manage it, because otherwise it becomes unmanageable. But I think some things with our project control suite of tools, it's called cradle to grave, one version of the truth, and truly integrated, and overlaid that, use that as a tool so that the EPC folks can truly collaborate and you can work your way through the project. It's that kind of thing I think is going to make a difference. So we've certainly seen that model work in our power construction model extremely well, and it produces good, consistable engineering, procurement, and construction results for us. I think that model can morph over into the OGC world, and particularly also with LNG projects as well. I think the opportunity for AI, we've just, in our industry, have just barely scratched the surface. And I've challenged our company to become a premier data-driven organization. But we just scratched the surface. If you compare to other industries where the use of data in great use of artificial intelligence is really kind of mainstream. Our industry, the construction and engineering industry, has just scratched the surface of that. We at Kiewit have done some interesting things. We now actually have a predictive algorithm that predicts job success. Once we win the job, we track a number of things that we routinely gather data on every month, plug it into the predictive algorithm, and it gives us a pretty good idea, even at only 10% complete, whether the project is headed to maybe some problems based upon this trove of data that we have. Had some really smart data scientists create a predictive algorithm based on our history. So things like that, though, but I think we've only just scratched the surface with the use of AI and how we can better use data. Again, going back to having the project controls tool suite to where we can get consistent data, one version of the truth in real time. Then you can harness the power of data, and it'll be really interesting to see how people can do it to really help us, because there's no doubt that there's a lot of data we create on these big projects. Harness it in a way, it's going to provide some great results. And unfortunately, we just scratched the surface, but it's going to be fun figuring out where it goes from here.